YouTube. So Frank Mann just called me, and in his words, to extend an olive branch. I have to say, he was very, very diplomatic. He had lots of great things to say, lots and lots of compliments to give. He claims to be very supportive of transgender rights. He claims to want transgender people to be able to marry. He's hopeful that if this goes to the Supreme Court, that the Supreme Court makes a special exception to the same-sex rules, which is interesting. So, oh, he also said he saw all of my videos, which is, I think the fact that he called is really cool. And I think that the fact that he wanted to extend an olive branch, to apologize for blowing me off, for trying to get something for the archive, for all of those things, that was really a nice move on his part. And I appreciate it. And I also appreciate the fact that we'll probably be crossing paths several times over the next several years. At the same time, I can't help but note that he's working very hard to ensure that my rights are affected. This case will affect my civil rights, and it will define my status, my legal status as a Texas citizen. And it's hard for me to get past the fact that he's working day and night for the other side. So in that way, it's really personal to me. I know that this is a big career move for him, but for me, it's not about careers. It's not about videos. What it's about are my civil rights. I'm an American citizen. And Frank Mann is working really hard to ensure that my right to marriage is stripped from me. He's working really, really hard to ensure that I am recognized as a man, and that all the horrors that would be visited upon me will come to pass. And while Frank Mann might personally be a really nice guy, he's working really hard to make my life hell. And that's hard to get past. But this is Frank Mann in his own words. Enjoy. Now, I wonder why Frank Mann would be calling me.
Hello, Kristen?
Yes.
Hi, it's Frank Mann. How are you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
Well, good. Just calling to say hello, and we never really got a chance to really chat or talk the other day in court.
Right.
And I just wanted to call and say hello, and I know we had visited with you more. I was a little panicked after coming out of a hearing and such, and I wasn't prepared to, all that when we first met, and I just wanted to extend the olive branch. I know that we're on the other side of the fence on this whole thing. I'm calling actually to congratulate you on what a good job you did on TV. I watched the Fox 26 report this morning. It was like about 7:30 in the morning.
Oh.
Their TV program.
Oh, okay. Wow, thank you. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you a couple questions about
Sure.
that. I mean, I was curious. Last night I heard that it ran at 9 p.m. or at the 9 o'clock Fox 26. Was that the same same program that we showed this morning, or do you know?
You know, I don't know. I really don't. I know that whenever I did that last night, it was live, but I'm sure whatever they showed today was taped.
Oh, okay. So you did a live interview at 9 last night?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Well, now you had it call me and said you need to watch about transgender marriage at 9 at Fox, the special.
Right, yeah. And they had they called it a package. I guess that's a news story that they had, and then after the news story, they went into this live debate.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what it was. You were going against the preacher man, basically, right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. Well, then I don't know what. Again, I don't know. Last night, I know that I altered the tape for this morning. That was really. I mean, I just want to say that you did a good job. I know what it's like to be in front of the cameras. I personally don't like it. Cameras at all. I get stage. It's just it's a little too much for me. But in any case, I was impressed. I mean, you did a good job. You came back. I've seen your website, or you said you've spoken in front of a large audience before.
Mm-hmm.
And I was impressed with that because that certainly is not an easy feat, public speaking and such. But you came back on the guy. I really liked your part about what you said about, okay, so the majority doesn't think there should be transgender marriage, and so therefore you don't think 1% of the public that are transgender shouldn't have those rights.
Right.
Thank you very much. Right, and of course, the extension of more time of your argument would be your 14th Amendment rights of equal protection under the laws.
That's right.
I fully, Ed and I know I'm on the other side of the case, or is, talking about these issues and on a personal level, we're not as far away as we are as what it looks like where we are with, we're fighting in court and everything.
Sure.
I appreciate the legal issues, and I appreciate y'all's position on it. And I think y'all are in the right course of trying to do what you need to do to make changes in the law.
Well, I do know, I think one of the reasons why we're so concerned about this case is because, for me personally, this case will affect my civil rights and will affect my legal standing. And that's, so this case for many people, we're talking thousands and thousands and thousands of people throughout Texas. This is very, very personal.
Right. And I understand that. We didn't meet. I just saw you on those different days we've been in court, and I've seen you and such, and we never really met. I didn't know that you're the executive director of the transgender organization.
Yes, yeah. And actually, whenever I was asking for your signature, that was just, this is such a groundbreaking case. We have an archive. We've had actually the largest trans archive in North America. And we like to, collect files on any, especially legal cases, anything, pertinent that goes on. And so we try to, since this is basically in our backyard, we want to have, pieces of history to preserve, going forward. So that's what that was about.
Right. Well, I want to apologize. I mean, I was just, no one's ever asked me for my signature, and I was a little taken aback. My first reaction is with my practicing law for 24 years, I'm a little skeptic and, slightly jaded, although I mean, I'm not. I just guarded. And so after that incident, I realized that you were sincere. So I just want to let you know that. Actually, I called Phyllis Fry, was it a couple of days ago, with the paper, the article in the editorial of the Houston Chronicle about her 30th anniversary.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Killing the ordinance. I was impressed with that. I'm interested in politics. I'm interested in law. I'm a lawyer. And so on a professional basis, I admire what y'all are doing. I admire what Phyllis is doing. We are on the opposite sides of the case. I understand that, and that's just where we are. We don't have to. I don't want to make it personal. I don't want to make it personal. I mean, we are personally involved.
Sure.
We're personally involved with your rights, and I respect that and understand that. I just want to let you know that. I mean,
we're
on opposite sides of the fence, but I just want to extend that olive branch so you would know where I'm coming from.
No, I really appreciate that. Actually, but One concern that I would like to just kind of broach, and certainly you're not obliged to comment on it, but it's something that does keep me up at night. You know, I am transgender, and I realize on a very personal level the hell that school was for me, and it was horrific, and I can't really put into words how horrible that experience has been and was for me. I have a lot of concern about what all of this is going to do to Thomas and Heather's children. You know, they went into this being the children of a fallen hero, and now they're going to be the children of that guy who married a pre-op transsexual. And I can't express how concerned I am about what that's going to be like for them. And that's not going to go away, especially in a small town. That will haunt them for forever.